Welcome back here to Nottingham for the Touch World Cup 2024. We move to the mixed opens division here. Belgium taking on Canada. Belgium to get first use of possession. James Preston and the Australian men's 30s coach, Carly Banks, joining me in commentary. This should be a cracking fixture here, Carly.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. The mixed game is just been fantastic. We see some great action so far in the tournament, James. And yeah, certainly looking forward to what these two teams can produce.
So Canada now working away from their own end after Belgium just turning over possession close to the line. Chance now for the Canadians to go on the march forward, and good meters so far in this set, up towards halfway. They'll play it quickly as the reinforcements arrive here for Canada. Little short pass provided out here for Hall, and then Hall promoting it wider still here for Reedy. Hall now having a little look with Reedy there as well. And Belgium marked up cleverly, and they step up in the line and make the touch. There's the turnover.
Yeah, nice first set there from Canada. They moved to the box and they got themselves a strike dump. But this is great rucking from Belgium. They're working the ball all the way over their box. They're getting their reinforcements on. And yeah, nice pass there. Really smart little inside ball, and they've got a really nice setup here off this strike.
So now Belgium sending it out to that left-hand side with Julia. And now all numbers in motion too, or just out in front there. There was an opportunity for Gashi Vandenhove, but it just comes out a little shy of the line.
Yeah, that was a really nice first set there from the Belgians, and we're noticing that most of these defenders are fairly sort of man-on, James, so a little late switch in there from either one of these teams might cause some issues.
Another nice strong charge here coming in from Hollands as they send it towards the middle of the field here. Tolton with ball in hand, drops it down. Last one now here for Canada. Tolton takes off into the backfield, looking for support. Tolton floats it over the top. Oh, it was like he pulled the pin on a grenade and just let it sing.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, unfortunately, let the boys play and the girls play, sir. But unfortunately, yeah.
Well, they've called a touch pass there, I think it is, Carly Banks.
Which is a shame, but because that was a beautiful direct line that he ran out of half top, and he really split them there. He's been the most dangerous player so far in the early stages of this one, James. So let's keep our eye on him as this game progresses.
Well, I'm not too sure about the call there either. We can certainly have the referees mic'd up for this game, so you should be able to hear it yourself at home. But geez, it was a very close run thing as Belgium come up over halfway. Good step here, and now great footwork as well as they keep marching forward. Nice momentum about the set thus far from Belgium. Drop down here on the last there from Van Heck, and now they send it all the way out wide there, looking for Delafontaine, but just hitting the deck in the end.
Yeah, both these teams in the early stage of this just going end to end, James, and just searching for that chink in the armour to be able to, you know, record first points here. We'll see what happens when things settle down. Both teams are bringing it to the box and yeah, trying to get their substitutions on, and nice from Canada bringing it all the way there, and let's see what happens off the back of this latch.
Great meters there from Wang, who got up over halfway. Still a couple of plays in this set here for Canada, but they've left it behind and won't get a chance to launch any raid here on the Belgian line. So still locked up at 0-0 here after 3 minutes.
Touch and no. One, I need you three here. Up on the half, guys. Back 7.
So Canada now getting good field position here. And now thrown out to this right-hand side of the field. Pretty much a tap-off situation now because they started just about on the halfway line. They'll drop it back. Port arriving now. and around about 15 metres away from the line. They'll send it here to the middle with Reedy. Reedy now once more getting it back out of acting half, takes off and sends it out to this right-hand side for Ouya. And Ouya nearly was about to say booyah, but instead it goes to ground.
Yeah, that was the right play there. Classic mixed play there, just looking for that little out ball. The brothers out. That it's commonly known in the mixed circles, and yeah, really well done there. It's just the execution last pass went astray. I've been really impressed with the way that the Belgians have brought the ball to the box, and yeah, commentator's curse didn't take me long, James. First game, and look at me go.
Well, day 4, but all of 4 minutes for you, Carly Banks. That's all we can last, but terrific to have such insight in the box here. One of the great masterminds of touch football across the globe, and been a little bit of a celebrity treatment for you throughout the week as well. I've seen all the fans swarming you. There's now Canada bringing up towards this try line once more.
I'd say, James.
Oh, you're too humble. And now Tolton back through the middle again. Having a little look out to this left-hand side once more. Tolton.
Yeah, he's the ball player, isn't he? He's the architect here.
Oh, and Belgium step up in the line, and a great intercept taken there. So that'll be a 0 play. And now they can really work off the back of it. Still bottlenecked here. It's 0-0, a real stalemate developing. These two sides are hard to split.
Yeah, definitely. They're just sort of trying to get some set completions here. If they can get a little bit of flow on the back end, either team is really capable, and that's a nice little play out the back. Bit of a mini fly, and we've got some flow here on the back. I'm loving the bucket hat, James.
Yeah, looks very good here on the head of Callowitz, and Callowitz nearly finding some support out wide. They'll come back for the initial indiscretion there from Wang, though. And now this is the first real opportunity Belgium have had to set up camp.
Let's see what they do with this repeat, James. What sort of process they're going to play. They're trying to claim the 7 there. Let's see if they just go with a safe play, a nice little quickie, and see what they can do. Little rooster play.
Drop down from Van Heck, and now a chance here for Bonden, sending it out wide. Great ball from Bonden. Oh, an outstanding pass. He's ripped it a good 20 metres right on the money. And Belgium break the deadlock after 6 minutes. It's 1-0.
Yeah, no need for a safe play there from Bonden. He lined up for that rooster play. Hit a nice line, little step out, eyes up, and a big right to left, and a lovely finish in the corner from the winger. And first points go to the Belgians.
I think it might have been Bonden to Bonden there. Tiffin getting across the line.
There we go.
Try time here for the Belgians, and they lead 1-0 early on. Oh, great speed here from Reedy, who nearly squeezed through the smallest of margins. Back to the 7-metre mark he'll go, though.
It looked like he had spiders on him there, James. Nobody wanted to touch him.
That or a bad smell, either way, take your pick.
No, that's
momentarily, nobody wanted to get involved there with the Belgians. I'll let that one slide, as now Canada float a pass all out for Ouya once more. Lovely face ball, and on the money. Canada produced a very nice play.
Yeah, great reply there from Canada. Just summed it up really nicely. Some spaces on the edge there, and fantastic piece of play. Really nice construction there. Nice little quickie. Feigned the quarterback, went across with that link ball, and nice hole on the outside, and that's a classic mixed try right there, James.
So all squared up now after 7 minutes of play. This one another tight affair. Geez, we've seen a few good contests on this main field here in Nottingham. Highfields Sports Complex as Belgium now still working towards the line here. Stepping up towards that 7-metre mark. Canada, yeah, really flirting with danger there, and they will be pinged for not stepping up. Belgium now still with a chance to add some more points here as they wrap around through the middle. Just stopping on the run momentarily there was Julia, but there was an opportunity out on that left-hand edge.
Yeah, he was looking for that play again. The booster play has been very good to them, early in the count. And a little quickie play here, they're offside.
Julia once more an option back towards that left-hand side. They just trying to isolate the attention there.
Yeah, I'd really like him if he's going to have a go on that quickie. I'd love him to just take the offside player and have a crack.
Julia once more crabbing across field. Well marked up in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately his line's just a bit off there. If he ran the rooster line that they ran for the first try, it was money for jam again there, James. So hopefully the coaching staff are down here in the box and they'll sort of see that. So yeah, it's just instead of running in and going towards the defender and then stepping out and creating the extra play, he sort of ran away from them. So hopefully, yeah, they'll jump on that because they're definitely causing some issues for the Canadians.
And yet here we are, all locked up after 8.5 minutes, one try apiece. Been some
Canucks? Canadians? Canucks?
I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. I know Belgians are from Belgium. They are on the defensive here as perhaps the Canucks bring it forward. The Canadians.
Yeah, I'll back
Here they
myself in
are.
on that.
Now once more looking for an
flick.
opportunity. Or the flick pass comes out. And that usually is an option when you've exhausted all other avenues.
Oh, it's your go-to, James. It's your go-to.
Out towards this right-hand side. Touch is made and now bouncing around here looking for an opportunity. Belgium, though, once more making a good touch here through Axel Julia, who's been very busy both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's a class act in this team. I really like his intelligence, and it's the same play they ran before.
Quick release here for Wang, and then just falling shy of the mark there. Poon was on the spot and looking to take it, but it was touched in flight. So another set to work with here for Canada. More pressure on the Belgium line as we approach that
The Rooster play.
midway point in this first half, and they might squeeze all the way through with some dancing feet, but just making the touch in the end there was Fallon.
Yeah, you can understand what he was looking for there because, you know, the play was sort of offside on that 7. Like, he is the ball player. He's got all the skills, and, yeah, he's definitely a chief player here.
So Tolton once more sending it wide here for an option. A nice little run from Wang, and this time they make no mistake, the Canadians. Wang to Poon, and across they go. 2-1, Canada lead against Belgium.
Yeah, and that's another really good play. They're finding some space here, you know, on the edges. They're attacking the side where the two girls are stationed, James, and, you know, we really need the Belgian boys to actually step up and sort of try and protect the girls as much as they possibly can there. But very smart mixed touch, and, yep, the Canadians know exactly what they're doing.
Well, they are operating with, on this right-hand edge anyway, both the link and the wing being girls here for Belgium, and I have caught them out a couple of times here, both with Uya and now Poon as well for the second try, so they might have to recalibrate things at the break, but they'll have a nice dive here from distance. Now, very confident that she got across the line there was Josephine Fallon, but they'll call that one back as well. So it's a game of inches, Carly Banks, and that certainly proved to be the case there.
Yeah, and that's a nice little flowing set there from Canada. You know, they're down the park on 3, and they're really looking good here, and this is great momentum from the Canadians. Very impressed with this rucking set.
Reedy promoting the ball once more out to Uya. Reedy drops it down. Uya right at the advantage line. Here comes Reedy running at who he believed was an offside marker, but getting back there just in time was Calawerts.
Yeah, but that's a fantastic set for the Canadians. They'd be content with that, James. If you can't score, you leave it down the other end and you ask the other team to truck it 70 metres. So well done from the Canadians. Some work here to do for Belgium. They really got to work hard in this middle third and give themselves a shot here.
Now, Chantrain bringing it forward. So too is Lewis Chantrain. So the two Chantrain boys out there now. Oh, big right foot step. He goes bang. Lewis all the way through. What a try here for Belgium. Oh, Lewis Chantrain has cut up the ground with a step that harsh.
The referee's just conferring. He's just checking with the player.
Oh, no, they're going to say no try here. When it's that good, you just need to award it.
Yeah, he said it was a late pass, but it was the bucket hat again. Like, these are the people to watch, James. It's the thing. It's definitely a fashion item of the World Cup.
Well, hashtag TWC 2024, hashtag bucket hat. That's the call here. If you've got one on at the moment and you're playing for Belgium, you are a real danger here to Canada. So 10 metres into enemy territory. That's where that mark has been called for offside. So that means they'll restart the set here from just inside the half for Canada. Only with a 2-1 lead. They'll pop a little pass here. Metres on offer as well for Gullery. Dropping it down now. Short little pass to come here for Tolton if they want to. But now he sweeps back towards the middle. Tolton looking for a quick release, gets it, fires early here for Wang. Wang drawing pass, looking for Poon. Good scramble though from Belgium. They snuffed it out very quickly there.
Yeah, how good was that defensive play there from the Belgian winger? She certainly saved the team there.
The Julia stepping up to make a little bit of pressure here for Canada, and it does tell in the end because they have left that one behind. So a slender margin here after around about 13 and a half minutes of play. 2-1, Canada lead. Battle of the Americas and Europe, if you will. Up over the half they come now. Nice little run here from Chantrain. Now getting involved is Fallon. Fallon once more, brings it forward. Strong contact there from Wang, close to being forceful. Now out to this left-hand side. Once more slowing things down here is Axel Houllier. Houllier now once more taking off, finding a pass, and Belgium so close yet again. Canada with a clutch touch in mid-air.
I've been impressed, James, with the way that both sides have advanced themselves down the field. It's been intelligent play. You know, people have been trying to spoil their latch plays, and they've been looking for the extra pass and, you know, really going end to end with the football. It's a very entertaining contest, this one, James, and yeah, it's very, very hard at this point to try and pick a winner, isn't it?
Certainly is. Can barely be split after 14 and a half minutes, but now they've got a bit of momentum here, Canada, just pulling up on the run, so they won't get a strike dump to work with. Shen will play it. Heads back towards this right-hand side, Shen, but he's going to run out of real estate. Belgium, we're all over him, and they make the touch, and that's a well-worked defensive set.
Yeah, but that won't bother them too much there, because, you know, they finish the ball all the way over on their own box side, and they're going to make life very difficult for Belgium to try and truck it and get to their box by 3. And great effort there, though, from Belgium. They responded well to try to get the ball down the field, and there's the latch, and they're offloading to the middle, and that's really good play. They're looking for the fly here.
Yeah, good meters,
well
and now
worked.
They put the foot down as well through Callowitz, and Callowitz all the way through. You might be onto something, Carly Banks. The bucket hat is producing buckets of gold here for Belgium.
It certainly is, James, and that was a really well-worked play. Canada didn't do anything wrong. They finished the set over in their corner. They made life hard for the Belgians, but they got to their box on 3. Great latch and release, and a little fly play and a great finish, and that's classic touch at its very best. Whether it's mixed men's or women's, that's a fantastic try.
So all locked up here after 15 and a half minutes. 2 tries apiece. Don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying all the coverage here as part of the Touch World Cup 2024, we are in a contest up to our eyeballs here, Carly Banks.
Yeah, it's a very exciting one. There's lots of things, lots of sweeper plays being thrown by both teams, and that's a very, very good play to run in the mixed game.
Short ball here on, then Reedy trying to squeeze through a gap, does more than try. He will get there in the end, Luke Reedy. No, they're going to call him back here. Well, Reedy can't believe it. He was like Neo in the Matrix, how he bent his body to get through the line, but they're going to come back and say a Belgian ball.
Yeah, there's definitely crowd-pleasing stuff here from both teams, and yeah, the big crowd here is really, really getting behind this game. It's yeah, it's an absolutely entertaining contest here, and how good, James, to be at this World Cup and see like the level of play on display from all the teams.
Now Houllier bringing it forward. Nice little dancing feed as well here from Chantrain, and Chantrain was once more looking to create something out wide, but Canada stood tall in defence. A very high pressing line as well throughout that set from Canada.
Yeah, I know a mistake. They went for an away set to try and take the squeeze off them and sort of release the pressure, but it backfired, and now Belgium on the march here close to the line.
Inside the 7, and yes, played through, so they never hit the mark. The man who couldn't quite get back was Reedy, so what a turn of fortunes for him in the space of 30 seconds. Denied a try, and now they go right through him for their 3rd here, Belgium.
Yeah, fantastic piece of play there from Belgium, capitalising on that error of Canada coming out of their own end, and yeah, we have a great contest here. A little quickie play, wasn't onside, got the ball down, slammed it down, and that's a fantastic piece of play from Belgium.
And it's Ernest Fallon who gets the try here for Belgium as they hit the front.
I think we can call him Ernie. I like Ernie. Ernest is a little bit formal, James.
Always frank and earnest. That's what I've heard here, and at the moment it's all about Ernest as they drop it down. Heads back towards this right-hand side of the field here. Now Wang looking to create something here for Canada, but good slide across from Belgium. Nearly back on the angle, though. Canada created an opportunity.
Yeah, fantastic hands there from the Canadian winger, who really did a great job to latch onto that one, and that's down.
Yeah, that's a wonderful direct option there from Canada. No stopping John Tolton here, who squares the ledger. We're locked up just shy of the halftime break at 3 tries apiece.
Yeah, Tolton's been the one who's been most likely, hasn't he, James, for Canada? And he comes off this like rooster line, hits between the pair of them, puts the ball out in front and says thank you very much, and we've got a 3-all ball game.
So upfield now, Belgium march. One final chance to try and sneak back in front before the halftime break. Only about 90 seconds away from that point. The drop down here once more, having a little look at them with a sidestepping effort there was Chantrain.
Yeah, he was trying to run the sweeper, the quarterback there, and yeah, be interesting to see what they put on here. It looks like the quarterback again.
Last one here, Sean Train again, getting to ground very quickly. Outstanding stuff out there between
and he takes
Henri
a bow.
and Lewis, and might well he take a bow there, the Belgian. That was outstanding from him.
Fantastic piece of play from Louis. It was fantastic. The bucket hat again, James. It's just on fire here. It's just carving them up. I tell you, players at the Fit World Cup, get yourself a bucket.
More out wide, good pressure from the Belgians stepping up and in the end they forced the error.
Yeah, it's that black play, that outball play that they've been looking for, that's paid dirt for them earlier in the half, and great adjustment there from Belgium defensively to be able to snuff that attacking foray out.
Good meters now for Bondon. He's already set up a try here for Tiffin Bondon, so a couple of connections in this one for Belgium. Bondon's and also Sean Trains, and there is the break here. One final chance for Belgium. It's working nicely. Perhaps they had to go through the hands there. Well, they had the numbers, but got a little bit too excited. But nonetheless, an outstanding first half here for Belgium. They'll take the lead into the break, 4-3. Yeah,
fantastic piece of work there. They nearly got away with another one, but well, we've had an entertaining first half, haven't we, James?
Certainly have. So here in the mixed opens division, it's a tight affair, but Belgium just a little bit of extra class here to get in front of Canada at the break. It's 4-3. A quick little pause here and all the second half action for the Touch World Cup 2024 in just a moment.
I love Nottingham, the home of Robin Hood. From the bright lights of Goose Fair to the peaceful nature of the Sherwood Forest woods. There's a feeling of togetherness, unity, pure, honest, love. And that feels great like a bright summer's day at the horses down by the lake at Colic. All I love Nottingham. The River Trent, the embankment, the Nottingham Carnival, different cultures dancing. The diversity, just walking down Columbus Street on a Saturday. The two lions in the square stand tall with pride. And when the markets in town come alive, it gives me life. Listen, as the council house clock chimes, and depending on how many times, lets you know the time. I've been to concerts at the Motorpoint Arena, and I've been to concerts at the Nottingham Caves. I've been here all my life and I'm still amazed by this place. I love Nottingham. Sometimes I stare at Hoxley's graffiti colourful walls, and sometimes I gaze at the deers running around Woollerton Hall. Supreme thrills, from chilling up at Greens Mill or up at that castle on the hill. Nottingham, I love you, and I always will. Visit Nottingham today.
So what does it mean to you?
The time.
The sweat. The passion.
The thrill.
The determination.
The support.
The camaraderie.
Welcome back here to Nottingham, Highfields Sporting Complex, and at the break here as we await the start of this second half, Belgium turning the screws here of Canada. They lead 4-3, and a pretty simple scenario here for the Belgians. If they win, they're through to the next stage of competition. For Canada, well, they need to win and by a pretty margin as well. Chile at the moment just above them. They are taking on Switzerland, who have struggled so far in this tournament, and there's a real chance they could put on a bit of a score there. So the potential here for Canada is not just a win, but it needs to be by a sizable margin, and Belgium will be doing everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen here in the second 20.
Yeah, we're in for an absolute crackerjack second half. James, I can't wait.
So final checks here for Belgium and also for Canada. They'll get first use of the ball. There's our siren and back underway. So a little bit of work to do here for the Canadians. They trail by 1 try. This man has certainly had his fingerprints on things though for Canada. Tolton, who sends it out here for Wang. Now an option back towards the middle, but they won't get to use him. Just 2 plays down, and Canada make a mistake.
Yeah, and that's not the start that Canada needed, in the second half. And the Belgians are bringing the ball very strongly to their box. And, let's see what the latch is like from them and see if they can create a bit of momentum off the next play.
A big one-handed dummy there from Lewis Chantrain, as now it comes forward here for Yashi van der Hove. Now towards this right-hand side. Little ball here for Houllier. Houllier drops it down and now looking dangerous once more. Houlier's on the spot. A lovely pass for Belgium. They strike first in the second half, and Axel has the grease for Belgium.
Yeah, fantastic piece of play. That was a nice little interchange of passing there between Houllier and Ernest Fallon. They worked them over close to the line, and you won't see a better try than that one, James, here today.
Axel Houllier extends the margin here. 5-3 now in favour of Belgium. Ignore what you're seeing on the graphics there on the screen. I assure you it is indeed 5-3 in favour of Belgium as Canada now bring it forward. They need to respond and quickly. Ouya has already gone across the line once. He'll do so again here, but not resulting in a try. They work it back towards the middle now here, Canada. Hall drops it down. Last play. Hall once more. Floating a pass. Oh, Ouya right on the spot. And Ouya, Canada hit back.
Yeah, and they needed that one, didn't they, James? And it was a well-worked play. They'd gone the play before and tried to sort of hit that link hole, and then they moved them off centre just a little bit further over this time to create the space that they needed. Walked the link in, and then an out ball on the out. So shape to go open side, step back, whack into the link hole, and that's a fantastic hit back there from Canada.
So Chantrain now, showing it out towards this right-hand side, and then Henri Chantrain as well as there. So the two Chantrains out there at the same time. Stepping up to meet them here. Nice little wraparound play. Chantrain once more. Sharp footwork, sending it over the top, and Belgium have another try here. Geez, they've come out firing in the second half, and now it's out to 6-4.
Yeah, fantastic piece of play from Chantrain. Did a great job there, Henri. He gets there and he slams that one down, Scott Bundy style, and that's a fantastic piece of play there. And the Belgians, they're cock a hoop in this box close to the commentary area, James.
So Henri Chantrain getting across the line here. And the brothers are certainly in fine form at the moment here for Belgium. The black sheep, well, certainly not the black sheep of any family, these two brothers. They're doing an outstanding job here today for Belgium. But now Canada might have a little something to say here. They're turned away.
Try.
Well, there was a little bit of confusion there from not only Belgium, but also Canada. They weren't sure it was going to get awarded. We'll have a closer look here on the replay. Everybody sort of standing around momentarily.
Yeah, it looked down for mine from here, James, and the referee was just no fuss. She awarded that one, just casually just blows the whistle, and and that's a try.
Here it is again for Canada.
That's down.
Yeah, they've done well there. Great movement. Bouncing off the left foot there was Oliver Gullery. Hasn't had too many opportunities, but takes full advantage of that one as now Belgium send it back towards the middle here. Bonden rolling it back, and now a chance here for Van Heck to send up a little bit of an opportunity out on this right-hand side, but turned away. Bonden, great footwork. Now Van Heck with the dummy. Couldn't fool anyone on this occasion, and Canada standing firm, so still a very tight contest here Plenty of tries since the break, as well as Ouya, who's got oodles of speed, goes forward once again.
Ouya, he's plenty of booyah from Ouya. He's fantastic, James. And he will coming on the back of flow here with the Canadians, and they look good every time they get to their latch. And then a nice little release, and unfortunately, yeah, couldn't get that pass away, but still a fifth touch play. So let's see what the Canadians can do with it.
Shen sends it out to this left-hand side. Oh, great speed here from Canada, but looks like
Great defence.
Callowitz has come through and made the touch. So outstanding stuff there for Belgium.
Yeah, fantastic piece of play from Tiffin. Did a fantastic job there to to stop that attacking foray, and that's a fantastic piece of play.
Now out to this left-hand side here for Belgium, straightening up as they head towards the subs box and get those reinforcements arriving. Very much in the style of a Carly Banks coach side. They're all rolling on at once. It looks like the Dawson Dragons momentarily.
It does, very much reminds me. But they're doing a great job here. And
Sean
nice
Train with the
right foot.
Benji footwork as well. Is it Benji or Belgium? He nearly went all the way through. Outstanding speed there.
Yeah, beautiful little right foot, and nearly caused absolute havoc there for the Canadian defence, but resolutely defended by Canada, and they're hanging in here, James. They know what's at stake for their tournament, and they're trying really, really hard to truck the ball over to the box, get their subs on, and I'd really like to see them go middle.
Oh, strong contact there from Wang. I think that might actually go against him.
Oh,
Belgium
players
only
are
held
down.
their deck there, or should I say held the ground and then got hit onto the deck, and there's a few that have come off worse for wear here as well, including Poon. So I think at least 3 players collided in one motion.
yeah, it is a little bit physical in terms of the touch, and then the referees, I think, are just having a word to the players, just trying to sort of calm things down a little bit and make sure that, everyone sort of is okay, and it's play on, James.
Well, I would have been happy to see that one called as a mutual infringement roll ball, because I think both Canada and Belgium simply holding their line would have been equally in the wrong there. So we'll come back to the 7 now. So
Put
Canada
that
with
referee's badge on, James, and get out there, mate. Do your thing.
better off here in the box. They turn me back out towards this right-hand side. So another chance here for Gullery. Gullery dropping it down very quickly. Thought that might have been a phantom touch momentarily there from Gullery. It was a very quick roll ball.
Yeah, it was really clever play there from Canada. They're looking to get into some phase plays, and they're just not getting that last pass away, James. But that's to the credit of the Belgian defence, who keep showing up and making these really critical touches at the right time. And the fly's on again.
Oh, lovely cycling of the footy here from Belgium. Now there's a real opportunity. Julier sends it out wide, and de Klerk is on the spot as well. They'll keep pressing forward.
There's a penalty, and that's unfortunate there for the contact, but I didn't see much wrong with that one, James. But now Belgium, they're super dangerous on this 7 metres.
And now Julia once more. Oh, sending it to the middle, and then fancy footwork there from Ernest Fallon. And I can tell you now, in earnest, the man can move.
My man Ernie, he's done his thing there, and they have been so good, as I said, James, on the 7 metre. Just a nice little quickie, step back, bang, between the 2 middles, and then that's a great try. And typical mix, mate, it's a very high-scoring game, and so, it may be the team that can get a stop a couple of times defensively that's going to swing this one, in their favour. So, yeah, this game's got a lot of tries left in it, and the scoreboard attendants are going to be particularly busy.
Certainly will be, as Reedy is out there once more for them. So too is Hall and All. Reedy back on the inside. Well, there's a try gone begging for Canada. They were pinged for an incorrect roll ball, but otherwise there was a 6th on the board for them.
Yeah, definitely, and they may rue that one given the context of this game, James. So, really, really important here for Canada to hang in, because the Belgians have been very, very good when they've been exiting, to their own box, and let's see what they can put on the back end. The brothers are working together.
But the Sean Train boys out there once more, the brothers in action as they bring it forward. Henri and Lewis now once more, the bounding step, looking like a gazelle out there, floats it wide, beautiful pass found, they'll pop it back on the inside. The idea was right, the execution just a little off, but geez, the Sean Trains look very dangerous out there.
Yeah, they're definitely putting on a bit of a clinic here, James, but I'd love to see that winger hit that line and just look for the wrap around from the link around the back, because it's been there a couple of times. So hopefully in both coaching boxes, there's an opportunity there to be able to, just recycle the footy on a wrap from your winger, and let's see if they can put that into practice a little bit later on as this game unfolds.
The Poon out of acting half, and now the run here for Shen. Shen getting back into the action here on this left-hand side. That's the way they come. Good footwork from Shen, but nowhere to go. Sean Train stepped up. Henri makes the touch. And now out they work it to this left-hand side. Gashi Vandenhove with some heavy contact on her. There's a bit to sort out here for the referees.
Yeah, but she sprung up to her feet. Really brave effort there from the female player there from Belgium. Might sign her up for the NRLW there, mate. She copped that shot very nicely.
There's certainly plenty of talent floating about here in this Touch World Cup. I'm sure the scouts have got the books out. As now over to this right-hand side, Belgium go. Back here for Ernest Fallon, who's got a double so far, scored the most recent try. Oh, and then squeezing through a gap nearly there was Josephine Fallon. And the Fallon, they were looking to become a couple of felons there and steal a try.
Yeah, fantastic piece of play. Female player diving between the two male players, and you'll love to see the female players taking centre stage in this mixed genre of the game. And isn't it one of the best sights in our sport, James, to be able to have men and women on the field together where no deference is given to anything except the number of females and males that can be on the field. It's fantastic to see the teamwork. More than any other game, a mixed team relies on everybody to be a wheel in the cog and do the right thing, to be a cog in the wheel and do the right thing, mate.
Well, we talk about the World Cup bringing together all different nations, but touch more generally brings everyone together because, as you mentioned, it's a platform where everyone can just get out there and do their best regardless of their gender, as it's sent across into this left-hand side of the field. Now working back on the right. Lovely hands here from Canada, who score an absolute cracking try here for Louise Matic.
Yeah, we've just been waxing lyrical about the teamwork that's involved in the men's and the women's players stringing passes together, and this will look fantastic on the replay, James. A little step back off the left foot, through the hands, beautiful deft hands, and a nice finish in the corner, and the Canadians are back in business.
Back in business indeed. So 7-6 the score here in favour of Belgium, with around about 10 minutes remaining. Back out to this right-hand side for Bonden, who then sends it out once more to the middle. Bonden dummying a couple of times. Gets it back once more. A concerted approach now from Belgium, just slowing things up a touch as it comes out for Gashi Vandenhove. And another penalty here for Belgium. That's music to their ears.
Yeah, and if you're the Canadians, you're trying to get out past the 8 to try and stop this juggernaut that Belgium are on that 7-metre line. Now opportunities emerging here for Belgium, but turned away on this occasion. Back towards Bonden, who drops it down. That's a better press from the Canadians.
Bonden now driving forward. Oh, turns it back on the inside. Not a bad little option there. The line was a good unders one, but unfortunately just comes to ground. So a big update as well from our neighbouring field. Chile and Switzerland are currently level. So if Canada win, they'll go straight through. They won't need to worry about the points differential. So pretty much this is a anybody claims it kind of game. If Belgium win, they're through to the next stage, but so too as it stands for Canada. And now a little dummy, and then popping the pass, working down a short side. Canada go back to back. Oh, it's game on indeed. There's 8 to go, and we're tied up at 7 apiece.
Yeah, this is a fantastic piece of play. There wasn't much room to work in that short side. Little step back off that rooster play. Nice hands, quick release, and in the corner. Great finish from the Canadians, and we have a very, very interesting proposition on our hands now in this game, James.
Yeah, 7.5 to go. It looks to be Lon Yen Rachel Cheng who went across there for Canada, and Belgium, who sprung out to a 7-5 lead not too long ago, have seen that lead evaporate very quickly. And now a good opportunity here for Josephine Fallon, who is a felon and steals a try here for Belgium. How about that?
That is outstanding. Very much in the mixed game. We don't see much of this anymore. The girls being the ball player. Ran the rooster, didn't step in, went on the out and scored in front of the boy. And that's a fantastic piece of play from Josephine Fallon. And yeah, what a great reply there from the Belgians.
I'll tell you what, she's got the war paint on as well around the eyes, and she looks the part and now also gets the try. Well deserved here from Josephine Fallon. Belgium back in front. 8-7. Canada certainly have a bit more to say about proceedings, though. Once more it comes to this right-hand side, looking for an opportunity with Hall. Hall is turned away. Back to this 7-metre mark they come now, but still a few plays up their sleeves here, Canada. They'll turn it now for Reedy. Last one here. Hall turns away from Reedy, sends it long. Work to do here for Belgium. Well done from Tiffin Bondon, who makes the touch.
Yeah, she's done a fantastic job, like a good winger. Like she got up, she made a fantastic read, made the decision early to peel out, and she was on the spot. And but tragically now they've made a mistake very close to the line, and let's see what Canada can do with this. Repeat said, oh, she's taking the quick tap.
Well, no one there for Poon. She has to stop on the run. There's quite literally only one other player on the field out on this far side of the ground. She can't throw 30 metres from a standing start, that's for sure. Probably only Dylan Hennessy could. Now the ball comes back to the middle. Oh, great dummy and collapse here from Canada. But they get the touch just in time.
What a touch. It's absolutely critical that the Black Sheep get off the line here, James, and they get out past the 8 because, you know, anything on the 7 spells just so much danger in the mixed game, and there's a nice little wrist release into the phase. It was their pet play in the first half.
Oh, Tolton sends it on, then thrown over the top here from Wang. That was acrobatic, but so too was the defensive slide from Belgium, and once more, they turn them away here. I think the pass is forward anyway, but with just over 5 minutes remaining, Belgium have a slender lead. And as it stands, Chile and Switzerland are level. So whoever wins this one going through to the next stage of competition, and that could be a crucial turning point.
It could be, James, and there's a lot going on here. Like each team, if you're in either coaching box, you're trying to say, let's try to calm down and let's try and get a completion, get down the other end. Neither team have been in that position. There's been a lot of turnovers in the last few sets, and it's just gifting people a try.
Oh, Tolton, good footwork, nearly caused another issue there for Belgium.
Yeah, they've really resolute defence there on the line from the Black Sheep. They understand the critical nature of this situation, and they're trying to get out as far as they can to try to nullify the Canadians.
Well, the box is up and about. They know the pressure of this situation as now it comes wider still here for Wang. Wang puts on the afterburners and gets another try here. We're locked up again. They just can't be separated. Josh Wang makes it 8 tries apiece with around about 4 minutes to go. This is high-octane action.
It is. If you don't like this one, James, you're a very hard person to please because there's so much going on here. It would be really, I think, as I'm saying, James, in those coaching boxes, you'd be saying we need to get out past the 8 because both teams have been absolutely lethal on the 7. So it's really, really important that they press out here and be brave, get out and make the touches and try and nullify them. But as we speak, they've got a 7-metre dump, and it's that girl again.
Well, Gashi Vandenhove getting very close to confirming a try there for Belgium and once more putting them in front. So around about 3.5 minutes to go. This is going down to the wire. I'm not sure what happens if it is a draw on the other field. And one here, but it might not need to be a draw. Oh, so close for Callowitz, who's already gone through, but they'll turn him away here right at the death.
Yeah, resolute defence there from the Canadians. They know what's at stake, and we'll see how they get out of their own end this time, James. At all costs, leave the ball down the other end. Just try to get a completion here. You don't need to score. They just need to get down the other end and try and build some pressure. And here we go as we speak.
Here goes Shen putting on the afterburners, and they've already burned them for speed a couple of times on that right-hand defensive edge. Josh Wang got them last time, and now they put on another speed man here, Canada. Yeah. Ouya's out there, already with a double to his name, as now Reedy. Dummies a couple of times. Here's Hall. Now Ouya on the sweep. He's flying through the line, but they just got him in time, and with 2.5 to go, you'd have to imagine pretty much next scorer wins.
Yeah, fantastic defence there, and now the Belgians, that one's a 50-50. She's going to blow the penalty, and that could have gone either way there, James, and is this going to be a critical call in the outcome of this game?
Well, it could well be the case as Fallon and Chantrain are back out there. So the two Chantrain boys and Josephine Fallon. Now send it to the middle here. This is Henri Chantrain. Brings it forward. Now Lewis hopping in at acting half. Back here to Henri. Plays it down. 8 away from the line. Oh, here comes the big step once more. Bounding off the right foot and getting very close to the line. Turned away here, and they have a static start to work with on the last.
Yeah, the brothers have been super impressive, haven't they, James? They've asked a lot of questions of this Canadian defence, and they're going to ask another one.
Oh, the footwork here is better than Fred Astaire, but Ouya steps up in the line, takes the ball, and now Canada have to go the best part of 60 metres to try and get a result here.
Yes, boys.
So wider still now for Ouya, who plays it very quickly, and they capitalise here, the Canadians. Rolling upfield, a nice set so far. Wang brings it inside enemy territory. Metres on offer here for Canada. They turn it back to this left-hand side. Last one now, taking off here is Gullery. Gullery can't link up, and so the final opportunity should fall here for Belgium. They've got good field position. If they can't get a try, they need to turn it over deep into Canadian territory.
Yeah, they absolutely do. You know, they just can't afford a 10. As we've said it, Second jinx of the game, James, and yes, is this the opportunity that Canada need to snatch this one?
Well, that could be crucial inside the final minute. Gullery left foot a couple of times, went bang and nearly opened them up. Next try will win it here. It's tied between Switzerland and Chile. 8 apiece inside the final minute. Gullery out to this left-hand side. Belgium stepping up. They keep it alive, though, the Canadians. Wang's out there too, so the speed men on deck for Canada. Gullery, short pass here. Tolton stopping on a run. Turns it back to the left-hand side. It's gone to ground. Belgium survive,
They'll have one
and they've
last
got
set. They've got
30
a whole set,
seconds
James.
here.
Yep. Just be patient. Get the ball to the box, work down there, and give yourself a strike dump, and away you go. The Belgians have still got time to take this one, James. And forward pass. Unfortunate at the ruck.
Well, this is
15
now going to
seconds.
come back, it looks like, to a count-back situation, and I'm not sure who will be going through as a result. So they've taken destiny out of their own hands here, the Belgians, with
And
that
they've
little
still got a
knock-on.
chance here to get the win there. One more strike dump, and then you pick up and go.
Well, there's the hooter. They've got to keep it alive. They'll float it back to the middle. Still on here for Canada. It hits the deck, and I'm not really sure what happens from this point. It's all tied up. Now, Chile and Switzerland will have to give you an update. So, Carly Banks, take us through the analysis of that. I'll check the result very quickly.
Yeah, fantastic performance there. It was a very entertaining game here on Field 2 at Highfields. It was end-to-end stuff. Both teams with so many great attacking plays, and couldn't split them, James. It was a fantastic game, and just shows you how good the sort of mixed division is, and looking forward to many more great contests as we come into the pointy end of the competition.
So we've just got a little update here for you at the moment. Belgium should still go through as long as Switzerland don't get enough points on the board, essentially. So we believe it was a tied game.